Classic cars always find a way to keep us busy. Today my Volvo 140 series muffler decided to drop, so let's fix it the right way. I'm not planning to do anything with car today, but I should because muffler fall down. I can't imagine why it happened, but I suspect it's because of these rubber rings, these fasteners, rubber fasteners of my muffler. They broken, they not reliable because they were installed, they not original. These rubber rings not original. Patrick's garage. Grab your snack, welcome back. So today we're going to replace the worn out rubber rings that keep the silencer suspended. And here is the rubber ring which I'm going to attach. This is fasteners rubber part, but they're not reliable, unfortunately. But I can't find something cheaper than this. Let's open this rubber ring. Hey, you see, you need two of them for tailpipe. Here is two thin rings, but we need two thick rings. But I not found two, only two thin rings. The same manufacturer, probably they exactly the same number, but we install this exactly the same, 4 rings. Yes, you don't want to be squished. Let's jack our car, but I don't know. Jack points, they're absent, unfortunately, and we want to find a piece of wood which will be appropriate to put under the car and all jack. Volvo 140 series uses simple rubber hangers to hold the muffler in place, like and Volvo 240 series. These rings, they're similar with 240 series. Over time they crack, stretch, especially if they are aftermarket. If they not original, always make sure you're jacking from a solid point. Don't forget to use these stoppers. Never rely at the jack alone. Put old timbers under the car. These muffler hangers want to retire. Now muffler too low. Now these stoppers I want to put here, and another one will be here. Put it here, and then we can look what. Only one ring rests, one mislate, and 2 here. Middle muffler rings broken, and 2 rings and 1 mislate. Now we can use our jack to lift up our silencer. Now I'm removing the old rubber rings from the middle silencer, the same style you'd see on a Volvo 240 series. I was supposed to install the proper fat rings again, but currently I couldn't find them. For now I'm going to within the thinner rubber rings, but they're easier to install and definitely better than nothing. Yeah, it's not 100% correct. Yes, we should install proper rings. This might work short term. Definitely plan to upgrade them and order proper parts and wait. It's good as temporary fix. This better than nothing. Classic car life, sometimes you fix things with what you got, not what you want. And I want to go for a drive. Classic cars, sometimes you fix things with what you got, not what you want. As you can see, these old ones are dry, cracked and stretched out. No wonder the muffler decided to drop. As you notice, this muffler was restored. These connections and pipe, they were new 3 years ago. Here truly say you should using thicker rubber rings like for Volvo 240 series, but you install them the same way. It's just a bit more effort, because they're stiffer and tighter. Line them up with the mounting hooks. You can stretch them carefully with screwdriver, but really carefully, not damage them. With thicker rings, you'll be need dish soap because they're thicker. Fat rings are more durable. Yes, this ring thin, but they'll do their job for now. This, if they will be fat rings, which appropriate for Volvo 240 series for middle muffler, middle silencer if you want. They exactly the same. Even with the same numbers, they interchangeable for the middle silencer for earlier models of 240 series with the same middle silencer. Rubber exhaust hangers are common on classic Volvos like 140 series and 240 series, and process of their installation are pretty much the same. Here is a ring, but it's not broken completely and we can use it probably, but I found the rings, the same rings which I installed. If your hands get a little jittery while stretching these rubber rings into place, don't worry, that you just have to reconcile yourself to the fact that this job takes patience. It's conceivable that someone out there enjoys installing exhaust hangers, but if that's you, raise your hand in the comments. These thin rings go on easier. Here should be exactly these rings. Should be this. This is appropriate rings for this side of tailpipe. And they should be proper for 240 series. Thicker rings interchangeable, but these thin rings should be installed only here for tail pipe. Now, of course, your old Volvo is an heirloom, a piece of history. So you want to continue riding around anyway. And sometimes, of course, you have to wing it a little. Like today, nothing wrong using thinner rings. You should order and weight them a little. But these rings, the same rings, proper rings in their position. Do not glaring signs that this is wrong. And more than this, I didn't want to fart around all weekend chasing the perfect part. So this quick fix keeps me driving. So here are the new rubber rings installed, not perfect, but they're holding strong. I'll probably replace them later, when the proper parts from overseas finally arrive. It's all part of the process. Classic car repairs take time and patience. I'll feel great when the full setup finally comes to fruition. So here they are, these old rubber rings that used to hold up the muffler. If there is one thing I can attribute the muffler falling to, it's these guys. I don't resent them though, they were not original, they produced by manufacturer. This one with numbers, maybe this original. There is always ingrained fear with old and not non-original parts. And I'll bet you some of you watching have these exact same hangers on your Volvo 140 series or 240 series. I was waffling at first about even filming this. I don't know, is it interesting for you? I know this fix wasn't ideal, and no, I am not going to have as the final repair. This was just to keep things rolling until the proper parts arrive. I'll catch you in the next one on Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Time. Thanks for your support. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. Click the subscribe button and notifications bell, so that way you can be notified as soon as I upload new videos about car repairing.